Yeah. Someone here is finding themselves the wandering circus doing everything alone. Someone here has some sort of dream of coming together with someone. Someone who doesn't want to do things alone. The one-ring circus. Yeah. So I do see there's the magic stream, which means there's something starting to flow. Someone's emotions, feelings, and there's birds here. So which tells me messages. Someone's feelings are flowing, and someone who doesn't want to do everything alone. So this is someone's dreams. They're hatching a plan. Someone's planning something here. Interesting. The field of dreams. Someone dreaming. Someone who's been alone, like I say, running the show, doing things all by themselves. This is someone feelings flowing. There's some kind of movement. Yeah, we have moonlight. Someone's starting to feel romantic. I feel someone here is romanticizing being with someone. They don't want to be alone. Someone doesn't want to be alone running the show. See, someone's reminiscing too. A little bit of memories here. Remembering what it's like. Romance. Yeah, so there's a little mystery, confusion, things that are hidden, things that are unknown. Somebody around you, you got someone with some feelings here. Someone who doesn't want to be alone. Someone who's been running the show, doing things all by themselves. Oops, this card comes out here. Yeah, so I do see cleaning house, clearing things up, preparing. Someone literally could be clearing out some past, clearing out confusion. But it's also an energy of sometimes a person who's literally just preparing their house, their home, and their life in general. Someone who does everything on their own. This is someone who's kind of feeling a little bit lonely here. Yeah, we have a person here who's the bone collector, picking up the pieces. Someone's piecing things together, getting things together. They're planning. They have all the information. Someone collecting info. They're ready to start something new. So this is someone picking up the pieces, clearing things up, clearing things out, cleaning house, preparing, getting their life in order. Wow. I'm like, wow. Let's see what this is all about. Tell me about the field of dreams. Yeah, someone here's kind of hatching a plan and preparing. This is someone who's been kind of stuck, protecting themselves, keeping things close to their chest. Yeah, someone who's been very stagnant. Now the feelings are starting to flow. Yeah, we got someone seeing truth, victory. This is truth within themselves. This is someone who's tired of doing everything alone. This is also someone coming up with an idea, spark. Yeah. I feel this is someone seeing truth. They're keeping themselves stuck. It's time to get out. There's definitely romantic feelings here. Someone's going to speak some kind of truth. Yeah, look at that. There's change. See, something's flowing, going with the flow. Someone's ready for change. This is someone moving on from a situation. This is someone who doesn't want to be single. Feelings are flowing. I see a lot of growth, financial growth, potential. Very nice. Yeah, this is someone speaking truth. So this is someone seeing truth within themselves. It's time for change. Yeah, you got a person's feelings are flowing. Things are flowing. There's movement, the magic stream. They're manifesting. But this is someone preparing, cutting things out, clearing things out. This is someone who's been keeping themselves stuck and stagnant. They're seeing truth, and they also speak truth. Yeah, so somebody here is definitely thinking about marriage, commitment, but it also has to do with someone who has faith in themselves to make the right choice. Someone with good morals and values. This is someone who speaks truth and expects truth, but they're clearing things up from a past relationship by the looks of it, clearing things out. They're picking up the pieces, putting things together, piecing things together here. Oh my goodness. This is someone definitely feeling at peace. Yeah, you can see this is someone, it has to do with being generous. But it has to do with somebody who wants to reach out, hoping the other person reciprocates. But you see, this is someone who's spending a little bit of money right now too. See, putting some money out, fixing up their house, their home. I feel this is a person just getting themselves ready for a relationship. But they have a lot of faith in themselves. But one thing about this person, I do see structure, lifestyle. See, this is someone who knows it's time to change. Schedules, routines, structure. This is a person who has faith in themselves. So I like that. But you can see they've been stuck and stagnant, keeping themselves single, doing everything by themselves. There's somebody who's probably been a little bit stubborn in past situations, but it's definitely someone who's been single a while, doing the same thing, doing everything alone. And that's what I feel. It's an energy of change. This is someone ready for change. And it's also they know they need to change their lifestyle structure. You know, they're putting some money out, but I feel this is someone who's going to reach out here. This is somebody who's, it's an energy of being more generous. See, being more generous. It's time to give. It's about giving and receiving. Yeah, this is someone's feelings flowing. See, this is someone in their feelings here. Yeah, it's as though their feelings are starting to flow. This is someone feeling romantic. They've gone within. They're seeing truth. It has to do with commitment. It has to do with their lifestyle, their social structure. They have good morals, good values. This is what they're looking for too. So I feel this is someone who's been kind of in protective mode, and they could be financially stable, protecting their money. But this is often someone who's got a little bit of blockages and they've kept themselves stuck. Yeah. Could be someone who's afraid to be too generous with their feelings, emotions. Because of past, but they're clearing that out. So it looks like someone's letting go of something from a past relationship. Tell me about this Four of Pentacles. Why is it here? Yeah, someone very private, someone who keeps things to themselves. But they're also someone trusting their inner knowing. Into me I see. See, they know. They see truth. They know. They'll speak truth. They keep themselves stuck. Stuck and single, doing everything alone. But this is not what this person wants anymore. They want change. Lifestyle, habits, structure. Then to see a lot of financial growth too. So this is someone who can be quite generous, especially with their feelings, emotions, time, energy. Yeah, they're ready to try something different. This is someone here, it's a little bit of a test. So this is someone who's preparing. They're getting prepared to reach out. Sharing feelings, emotions, romance. They're thinking romantic thoughts, fantasizing. They're keeping it all to themselves right now. See, keeping it all in. But they're trusting their own inner knowing. They've gone within. It's time for something different. This is someone ready for change. And you're probably different than this person's usual type. Okay, so at first they might feel something's a little off. But I feel their feelings are starting to flow because I can see that flow. Someone who's ready. It's about giving and receiving. Yeah, you see they want to connect. This is someone who wants to connect. They feel there's something here that feels right. A little bit of chemistry. Two people seeing eye to eye. Now this could be a friend who's catching feelings. Someone that you know. But it has to do with chemistry. It has to do with taking a step back, seeing things different, doing things different. Yeah, you're different than this person's usual type here. So they want to connect. They feel being on the same page, getting on the same page. So this is someone who wants to talk, have a conversation. And they want to connect. And it's also to do with emotions, connect. See, this is someone who's had some emotional blocks. Very private, keeping it to themselves, keeping it all in, not saying anything. It's about letting someone in. This is someone who's very careful about letting one in. They don't just trust anybody. Yeah, but they're also letting go of things that no longer serve. But this is an energy of someone's hopes and dreams, hoping the feelings are mutual. See, that they're flowing. This is someone here who, I'm going to tell you, someone who's moved on from someone who's just not right for them. More than likely, but it looks more like something past. They're clearing things out, all those memories, things, clearing out their house. They're preparing. They're preparing to connect and preparing to connect on that emotional level. So it has to do with their hopes and dreams, hoping it's mutual. But they are releasing something here. Baggage from the past. Letting go of things. Yeah, those feelings are flowing. Oh my gosh, are they ever? Yeah, but you can see this is someone who is kind of cold. They come across often as cold. So maybe you felt something was off with this person or vice versa. But it's because of their own emotional blocks. Yeah, keeping it all in. Privacy. This person's quite particular. But like I say, it has to do with their hopes and dreams. Now, this could be someone who feels the situation's out of reach. Okay, but I actually feel this is someone who's going to just kind of go with the flow and see what happens. So they're letting go of the outcome. They just want to go with the flow. Yeah, but their emotions are flowing. So if you're already dealing with this person, they're preparing for change. Yeah, they're preparing here. Tell me about the Hierophant. Who is this? Yeah, somebody with a lot of inner strength. They feel confident they're making the right choice. Yeah, someone here could be in a situation where they feel stuck in a situation, and it's somebody who isn't right for them, and they're letting them go because the situation doesn't serve. It's not in their best interest. So that's why I kind of feel there's probably a few different scenarios. But they feel they're taming the beast. This person's mature, okay, taming the beast within themselves. This is somebody here, very strict schedules, routines, structure, their lifestyle, but they feel confident they're doing the right thing. This person's really, their hopes, either navigating what it is they want here. But there's definitely something that they've let go of. Yeah, they're just feeling really hopeful. I don't know, this could be a mutual friend or friend of a friend too. Someone who's catching feelings. But this is a person who's, I mean, a lot of self-discipline. They feel very, very capable of doing what's right. Yeah. Tell me about strength. Yeah, this is an emperor. So this is someone who's a lot of self-discipline, self-taught, something they've learned to themselves. See, this is somebody who's an emperor. They're manifesting their feelings, emotions, being more generous. Someone's no longer giving to someone else, though. This is someone, I do feel it's somebody letting go of some baggage from a past relationship, or just letting someone go who's not right for them. As well, because it could be some kind of realization here. But I feel this is someone who wants to reach out. They're hoping it's mutual. It could be someone reaching out to a mutual friend or someone here, relaying some kind of messages here. But I feel this is someone who's really confident. Like I say, a lot of self-discipline, self-made, but they're ready for change. Someone here who's ready for change. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone ready to get out, date, and court. See, being more generous with their time and energy, because this is someone who knows they need to change. And they're confident they have the willpower to succeed. So this is someone doing whatever they need to do. Absolutely everything they need to do. But you can see dating, courting, doing. This is somebody a little bit of old school rules. But maybe there's some sort of change there. But I feel this is dating and courting. Yeah, see, this is somebody being generous. This is someone getting ready. And it could be someone who, like I say, they got the BS detector here. There's a situation didn't serve. This could be someone who was too generous with someone in the past and took advantage of them, their kindness, generosity. So this is often when someone starts to become a little cold. So this is what someone's letting go, because it's not really serving them. Yeah, see, it's about letting it go, but they're planning and preparing, cleaning house, clearing things out. Now, they're determined to succeed here, and they're coming in to communicate. They're piecing things together. See, a lot of wisdom, the bone collector. I wouldn't be surprised if this is someone who collects a lot of things. Yeah, they're clearing things out, but I feel they're just piecing things together. So this is someone, it could be someone putting themselves back together, their life, after releasing something, because it is an energy of letting go of baggage, situations. Something didn't serve this person, but I do feel, like I say, being a little bit cold, so they're letting that go. This is actually a person who's quite kind, compassionate. I do feel they are somewhat, a bit of a homebody. It's a masculine energy here who's mature, ready. Like I say, I feel they're preparing their house and home. They're getting themselves emotionally ready as well. Yeah, this is someone picking up the pieces. So something definitely happened. Yeah, they're stable, financially stable, very grounded. They're planning, preparing. Ready. This is someone feeling ready. Yeah, but this is something that's been going on with this person. Yeah, being very generous here. Yeah, this is someone who's been single, stuck in single, but they know something. See, this is putting the pieces together, making sure someone's single. They are completely single. They're no longer giving to anyone else, no longer interested in anyone else. Now, they're very focused on this connection. They do take care of themselves. I feel there's a lot to do with their lifestyle structure that needs change. They do look good. They take care of themselves. Or someone who's taking better care of themselves. I do see changes, structure, a lot of self-discipline. This person has massive willpower. If they want something, they can accomplish it. So I find this person to be really quite interesting. Tell me more about this Emperor energy. Emperor energy. What is it you need to know? Yeah. See, they're ready to go down this path. See, being stuck, stagnant, single. Somebody here who's maybe been holding on to something they need to let go of. It looks like baggage from a past relationship. Because it does look like past, but they're ready to go down this path. This is someone acknowledging these things within themselves. Yeah, keeping it all in, keeping it to themselves. Very private person. This is someone who doesn't share a lot about their personal life with people. Very private. But I also feel this is a person who's acknowledging something here. Yeah, see, it's about what they bring to the table. And that's what's interesting. It's what they bring to the table. They're leaving this, whatever this is, behind. It's a lifestyle, I feel, structure, that's self-discipline. I feel this is someone who's, looking at cooperation, compromise, compatibility. This is someone quite particular. They want someone compatible. So some of you, it's just somebody who's been keeping themselves single because they can't find anyone compatible. But it's possible they were being kind of stubborn, maybe a little selfish in some ways. But a lot of, I feel, just emotional blocks. And they're releasing it. There's something that's not serving this person. But it's so funny because as they're releasing and the emotions are flowing, they're starting to have all these romantic thoughts and feelings. They want more romance. They want to be, they want that. They want love in their life. So I feel this is someone coming to ask you out. There's going to be a communication. Yeah, they want to start something new. They're ready for something new. I see they're gaining clarity. See, they're very clear about what they want. They want to be happy, but they also have to be able to make someone else happy. So this is someone who hasn't been very happy. Now they're feeling happier, high vibration. Ready to start something new. Yeah, and I feel like this is someone who's, like I say, very open, expressing themselves. They're clearing something out. They're clearing this path. Could even be their house. I mean, this is someone quite materialistic. They have everything. So like I feel they collect a lot of stuff. So they're getting rid of stuff. Yeah, but they are definitely successful. It's about taking care of themselves, looking good. Yeah. This is someone who's been single, I feel, some time. Yeah, there it is. See, reaching out. Hope. This person's going to reach out. They're hoping that you're interested. You see, it's a little bit of a test just to see if you're interested. So they're going to reach out here. Do you want to do something? Do you want to get together? They want someone to do stuff with. To spend time with, creative things, working together, teaming up, two people who do stuff together. So they're looking at this togetherness, but they're definitely very strict. They have a set of rules within themselves about making sure that they're with someone who's compatible, because this is about two people who build each other up and work together as a team. They're looking for a team player. This is someone who's very goal-oriented. So they are, like I say, a lot of self-discipline. They want someone who's the same. But I feel they're kind of easing away some of that energy too, because I feel they're ready for new. They want to start something new. Yeah, I feel like you're about to receive. There's the Empress, the start of something new. So some of you got this person coming in. You're also maybe in this energy. You could have common energy, mutual energy. The feelings are mutual. This is what they want to know. They're piecing things together, but this is someone picking up the pieces of their life. And they're reaching out to see if you're single. I feel like you're about to receive. I feel this is someone who can be quite generous with their time, energy, because they want to do things. This is someone tired of being alone. They're very private, though. This is the thing. Someone who keeps a lot. They don't share a lot often with people. A lot of people, some people don't know a lot about this person's private life. So tell me about that. I don't know if I want to dig into that, because sometimes I feel like it's something that's not yet meant to be known. This person will share all these details, the things about themselves, when they're ready. See, it's an energy of when they're ready. So I feel it's dating, courting. See, just a little bit at a time. But I feel they're someone who's hoping the feelings are mutual. Yeah, there's going to be a shock, something sudden. If you are the feminine, this is coming in out of the blue, probably when you least expect it. But it's that feelings. This is someone's feelings flowing. They want to get together. They're hoping you feel the same. They're hoping that you're single too. This is the thing. Then it could be where they find out you're single. Okay. So they're kind of excited here. I do see excitement. This tower moment. I think it's somebody finding out you're single. Oh, yeah. Or you've got someone here who is feeling the love here. Yeah. This is someone who's not afraid of expressing themselves, because I feel there's been emotional blocks, because I see that cold energy. Yeah, this is someone often who can be very generous with their feelings, emotions. So, but I do feel this is someone going to reach out suddenly. I think you're going to be very shocked, possibly even who this is, because I feel like it's kind of unknown. I don't know if you even know this person. I really feel like a lot of you don't know who this is. They really could be anyone. They are someone who spends a lot of time alone, but they don't want to be. They want to connect. Tell me about this King of Cups. There we go. Yeah, now we got the King of Swords. You see, it's just somebody here who's manifested all the energies of the Emperor. They're going through all these motions, all these feelings. See, it's flowing. They're manifesting. And I do feel, like I say, there's that King of Swords. Seeing things very clearly. They see things very clear. They communicate clearly. They speak truth. So this is someone, you might know who they are. It's saying trust your intuition. You might know who this is. It's possible, but I feel a lot of you, it's going to come as a shock, surprise. This is someone who just wants love. Like I say, they're in their feelings, but it could be someone who's going to tell you truth, that there's feelings, there's love. Yeah, look at that manifesting. This is someone who's mastering life, mastering all the elements of the kings. They want to communicate. The realization, I feel, is this person, to be honest. It's more like this person having this massive epiphany. They have everything they need but love. And they're seeing that truth, I feel, within themselves. So some of you definitely don't know who this is. It's just a person who's going to reach out. They're hoping that, the feelings are mutual, that you're interested. But like I say, it's a little test. So you're different than this person's usual type. But they're doing something different. This is someone who knows there's change. They've moved on. They're ready to move forward. I see a lot of growth. Baggage being released. That's the biggest thing. Yeah, this is someone, releasing something from a past relationship. Some sort of commitment. Yeah, this is about harmony. This person wants harmony in their life, balance. I do think this is someone who's generally very fair, but I also feel this is someone who's quite good at just letting go of things, just kind of letting it go. It's time to just let go. Now, like I say, it could be material things. Yeah, material things, a collector. It's possible this person collects stuff. But the interesting thing is they're planning and preparing. They're hoping for the best here, that's for sure. But the realization is they have everything they need to manifest their desires. They need to communicate. So this is someone gathering up all this info, things they're learning about self. Now this person wants to know about you. So there it is. The cup runneth over. Offer, invitation. Oh my goodness. If you've been dating this person, some of you could be just dating them and they're kind of private. They don't share a whole lot. Well, they're about to start sharing. And I do see being generous. It's about giving and receiving. Because it's possible this is someone who wasn't giving, maybe in a past relationship. I don't know. I mean, I'm seeing emotional blocks. I see emotional blocks more than anything, but yeah, it could be someone who was kind of stuck or stubborn in a past relationship and it didn't serve them. So this is about being fair, logical, and harmony. They want more harmony, and they are a very balanced person generally, finding their balance. Now, a lot of self-discipline, but I feel very structured, so much self-discipline that it's very stringent. So this is someone who's starting to learn to go with the flow. So their feelings are flowing too. Tell me a little bit more about the justice. See, it's about doing something just right, going about it the right way. So somebody here, something didn't serve this person. It wasn't in their best interest. And that's why I feel some of them, this is someone who's letting go of someone. It's possible they didn't say anything if you've had a date with this person or made some kind of connection at some point. But it's all going to be very clear and out in the open. Yeah. So you can see somebody here who takes pride in themselves, the things they do, very goal-oriented. So this is someone who's achieved something, and they're very determined to achieve, planning, preparing, hoping for the best. But this is someone who's broke free from a past situation. So a little bit of pride and ego. Yeah, it's okay. They're letting that go too. This is somebody coming in very humble. So there's someone who's learning to be humble and to go with the flow. I'm loving this. I feel like, and this, some of you, this is a new person. Yeah, there's the King of Wands. See, they're determined. They know what they want. This is someone who knows too, because they've gone within, letting go of their pride, coming in humble. But they are someone who's taking the lead. I do feel little old school rules. Let this person take the lead. If you've connected already or had a conversation, maybe you felt something was a little off or they felt that way about you. But they're definitely still thinking about this. There's something unique. I wouldn't be surprised if we got a couple people or a little, unique situation, a little eccentric energy for some of you. But you see victory, truth, this person's seeing. They're going, aha, win or lose. You see, what do they got to lose? They need to just let go of their pride and make a move. So some of you have connected. Or it's just if you are unaware of this person, like I say, they've been kind of keeping this in here. Keeping it all in. I mean, it could be someone who's been admiring you, not saying anything, just kind of learning things here. But while they learn all this and gather up all the info and get ready to manifest, they're learning things about self. So this is about two people going to learn about each other as well. So I'm loving this energy of this person. All these kings right there. But the last one is manifesting their emotions. Being emotionally mature, ready, planning, preparing. So it's somebody here who's is getting ready emotionally, clearing up their house and home, clearing things up, getting ready for new. Such an amazing energy. Yeah, see, it's someone who's no longer invested in the past. They've left that behind. They're ready to go down this path. But they are looking for someone that they're compatible with. That's one of their very strict rules they have with themselves, is compatibility. And the need to cooperate, compromise. Two people who lift each other up. They build each other up. But it's about doing things. Doing things together. So like I say, this is someone who is win or lose. If they don't do something about it, they're going to miss this opportunity. So this is... Yeah, I like this energy because this is someone very logical, sensible. Yeah, they've been very curious. See, learning things, they're curious. The knowledge. So as somebody who wants to know more, let this person discover you. Okay? It's saying don't budge. Don't budge. Let this person be the one. Because when this person, this masculine, decides they want to discover you, they want to get to know you, when they go through all these feelings and emotions and you know they're ready, that they've made the right choice, that they're confident. So some of you, this is just a curious stranger who's kind of, probably been checking you out. It's possible you've had a brief conversation, or there's a mutual friend, someone you know of that knows this person. Any situation. But I love that they're planning and preparing and letting go of ego. They're going about things right, doing things right. This is someone who knows when someone's not right for them. And that's what I feel. They've left something behind. So, but they're definitely someone who's humble. Yeah, very humble here. Yeah, very nice energy, because I feel they're mastering all this. So they're determined. Let them take the lead, because then you can be confident, right? It has about them being confident they're making the right choice. So that's the curiosity, the learning. Now we have the King of Swords. I'm glad I put that there, because they've learned about everything they need to know. They have all the information, the tools. They're ready. They're prepared. So there's nothing to hold this person back. It's a person who's been doing everything alone, the one-ring circus. In fact, this is probably you and this person. And I do see being a little eccentric, kind of stuck in a pattern, a habit. Yeah, so it's also an energy of letting go of control. Two people here are used to kind of doing their own thing. So there could be a little power struggle. So it's saying to let go of that, both people. Let go of the need to control anything. Okay, just kind of go with this, because I feel this is something quite significant here. Yeah, so I do see someone with a talisman wishing good luck, see, going down this path. Someone's hoping for this good luck here. Yeah, I like this person's energy. Yeah, this is someone coming out of solitude, see, spending a lot of time alone, living alone. They don't want to do this anymore. So it's an energy of, you're probably going to cross paths with this person, or already have. But you more than likely are even unaware. Yeah, see, look at, as soon as I said that, Wizard of Awareness, they're very aware of you. And you're probably aware of this person in some way, some of you. But it's solitude, living alone, being alone. It's now time to have someone to do things with. So this person's aware of all this energy. They're manifesting it. Yeah, so very, very nice. See the magic prayer. They're manifesting their hopes, the talisman, hoping for good luck. Their wish fulfillment. See, they're hoping you feel the same, that you're interested. I'm loving this energy. So I'm wishing you guys the best. So I mean, it could be you're just manifesting each other here. But I really feel some of you have no idea. You're not aware of this person, because it has to do with a curious stranger. But you're about to be if you're not. Okay? So it just really depends. One more on the magic prayer. Yeah, the Empress, the birth of something new. See, being open. So it's saying, don't move. Be still. Be still. Let this person come to you. Because when they're confident and ready, they take the bull by the horns. They will take the lead. This is a natural-born leader. Very masculine person. Very masculine. But the inside, see, this is sometimes a person who comes across as a little cold at first, you know, because they got the BS detector. This is someone who's, you know, been played before. They've dated a lot. They've been on a journey. Likely dated a lot of people. So they're very knowledgeable about feminine energy. And they do know a good thing when they see it. But the interesting other part about this person is on the outside, very macho, very masculine. On the inside, they're actually quite deeply emotional, where they're going to be in that energy. And they're ready to, very generous. Somebody who can be very generous. And this is what they're learning that too, by just going with the flow. Yeah, they're looking for a partner, someone stable, reliable, long-term. So they're very stable, willing and able. They're preparing. But I feel some of you, you're very close to this situation. But time is fluid, and this could happen at any time. A person you're dealing with. Now, they could be any sign, as you can see. So look at the energy, not the signs. Because people always, well, what's their sign? What's their sign? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what sign you are. Moon, rising, Venus is connecting. Okay, this is two people where there's chemistry. Something's just right, but it's the alchemist. It's an energy of blending. Okay, it's about two people blending together. I mean, if you're a water sign and this person's a fire sign, they may have heavy water in their rising. You know, so that's why it's telling you here, don't look at the person's zodiac sign. Look at their energy, the way they conduct themselves. How they come towards you is how they're going to be. So if they come in and take the lead, and they take you out for dinner, they pay for things, very masculine, very macho. This is not somebody who wants a feminine to take the lead. In fact, this person doesn't like to be chased because they've been chased. They like to do the chasing. you see. But it's not really chasing, because they're going after what they want. So this is when you know they can be confident, and they're stable. They want a partner. So I really like this energy. Do with it what you will. This is something that could play out a little different for everyone, but it's moving towards a partnership stability, something long-term with two people who work together as a team. You're going to spend lots of time together. I see a home, possibly a business. You're going to create things together. Take care, and we'll see you soon.